We're asking the perennial questions that have been asked by humanity throughout all time. What makes for happiness? What's true freedom?
One of the purposes of classical education is to wrestle with these questions that have puzzled people over the centuries, such as, is nature noble? And what is truth? What form of society is most conducive to human flourishing? And these are the questions that people have struggled with throughout time. And this is what we get to do in this school, is wrestle with these questions.
Today we're just talking with the students about, can you be a sinful person and still be free? You know, the world tells you, do what you want, that's true freedom. But here we really ask the question, is freedom able to be had without discipline, be able to be had without virtues? And here they ask those questions in a serious manner, and they engage texts written by the greatest minds of the Western world. Here we study Plato in the sophomore philosophy program. We look at the thoughts of Aristotle very seriously. We start studying St. Thomas in the sophomore year. One of the things that is important about having them engage the text themselves is that it makes for more active learners. You're forming the human intellect to think the way that God wants it to think. And St. Thomas has this principle that grace builds on nature. And so if you perfect the natural thing well, God's grace can work in that just so much better. So there's so many arguments in theology that require an intense look at philosophy first. And if you've looked well at philosophy, all of a sudden understanding the Eucharist becomes easier.
My favorite things about going to school here are seeing my friends, studying Latin, which is my favorite subject, and playing recess.
Studies are really hard and challenging, but I have so much fun here and I really enjoy it.
One of the recurring themes which we keep talking about is piety. What does it mean to have piety to parents, to our country, to God? And then apply these lessons to day-to-day living to actually become better, a better family member, a better citizen, a better Catholic, through this better understanding of what piety is.
In every graduating class that we've had so far, we have 25% that have already gone to seminary and many others that are discerning religious life. And I think it's a real testimony to the families that we have here, but then also what we're providing them as a school, that they're discerning what God wants for them in their life. And that's always happened throughout all of time and always will continue to happen, that if you perfect the human intellect, people are going to find God and they're going to want to do His will. And we're seeing that played out in our school right now.